In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Thank you for coming with me. We are going to do a short video today. We want to see where, Phaedra Parks got her job back, but I also think Bravo would give Phaedra anything at this stage of the game, because Bravo is losing at this big game. And if Andy loves you, then they're going to bring Phaedra back. I'm waiting for Phaedra to get her karma, not Phaedra, Andy to get his karma, because there's just too many people that he has fucked over. But let me say hi. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, Miss Mel. How are you, Carmela? Hi, Miss Martin. Hi. Hi, Noel. How are you today? So, I thought I had I thought I would get videos, but y'all just aren't interested in Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, I think I got 2 videos, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. Let me just see if I can pull it up, what I do have for you all. Come on, work with me. I think I just have these two. Ooh, select. Oh, hi, AB. Where you been? Hi. How are you doing? I need new glasses, guys. Ah, I got an appointment in August. I might go someplace else for these daggone glasses. Um, Video. Let's look at these. Hold on. Let me take AB off. How you doing?
When was your due date?
And it was July, but this baby getting ready to come up out of here.
July? I thought you were 5 months pregnant.
Yeah, my due date was July 26th or August 1st.
But isn't it dangerous to have a baby at 6 and 7 months?
Not if everything's fully formed and his lungs are functioning.
I ain't never heard of no doctor do that.
Me either. Right. That's real early. Yeah. I think it was really weird when Phaedra really couldn't give me a solid due date. I'm thinking, you don't know when you got knocked up.
But he's sitting on my bladder, and so I've had, a couple of weeks ago, I had a lot of bleeding.
Bleeding?
Yeah, and so you're coming up out of here.
One thing I can do, and that's add. And what Phaedra is saying, it's not adding up.
So you're really more like 6 months?
I don't know what I
about 6
am.
months?
Where's my daddy?
They're going to do it at 34 weeks. So 34 weeks is when he's going to come.
Oh, okay.
Shut up! That is so stupid. Look, chicks from the hood, honey, don't even know who they pregnant by, and they know how far they are. It was either not his baby or she got pregnant before she got married.
So y'all got to give me some advice because I don't know nothing about babies.
I really don't like those little baby. But I thought that was cute, so I chose it. Oh, you've been working? Yes, yes. I know, Sheena. I could not help it. I was like, let me put these little babies on. All right, let's do one more.
Came back to the show. You watched the show before. Prior to Phaedra coming back this season, were you a fan of Phaedra?
You know what? I was a fan of the one read that she had. You know, what you will know is that your husband, you know,
The pizza.
the sperm bank,
the
all
sperm
of
bank
that.
pizza comment. Yeah.
My daughter, you know, that went platinum in our house with my daughter. So I was a fan of that. But as far as her character, no. I really, you know, she was quiet. She had a little few jabs, but I was mostly Team Kenya during that whole, you know, back and forth. Because Kenya just cracked me up, you know, and her little reads back and forth with Phaedra. No shade to Phaedra. It's just that that's who I, you know, liked in that little battle.
So when Phaedra came back to the show, what were your thoughts as you were filming with her?
You know what? It's so crazy. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like she was going to come for me. I just felt like I just didn't feel the energy would be authentic. And that's just, and I have a little bit of discernment. I have a great sense of discernment. I just kind of felt like that would be the case. And I mentioned it to someone who will remain nameless unless she wants to come forward. And she was
Is
like,
this a former housewife of Atlanta?
yeah.
Okay.
And she was like, she wouldn't do that. She's not going to come for you. I was just like, it just makes sense. You know, I felt like she would. And I wasn't wrong. She did. You know what I mean? She did. Even watching it now, I see the jabs she's making. I see the inroads she's making to my husband and the things she said about him. So I wasn't wrong. My discernment wasn't wrong. And a lot of fans are like, Phaedra don't have, I mentioned it on another interview. They were like, Phaedra doesn't have to come for you. Who do you think you are? No one knows you. I was just like, yeah, it's something there.
Why do you think Phaedra is coming for you? You're watching the show. She's making tons of comments about your looks.
Easy.
Why do you think Phaedra is coming for you so soon?
Because who else?
Right.
Who else? This is a show. Like,
Right.
who else? And it wouldn't be Portia. Her and Shamia had her back and forth. Kelly and Britt, no one would, nobody would have cared, And so here I am, and so why not? Why not?
Do you believe what we're seeing happening now with these episodes airing? We just saw this recent episode that, there's this rumor that Charles is still cheating on you. Mm-hmm. And that comes out. Mm-hmm. And you and Phaedra have a back and forth about it. Do you believe Phaedra started this rumor that Charles is still cheating on you?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
And you know this because
of the person she used to start the rumor told me it was her.
Do you believe this person telling you the truth?
Yes, he had a lot to lose if he didn't. And it's just who he is and things that he done in his past. He didn't want to come to light. So I found out about it. And I was just like, you're going to tell me, what happened and who sent you. And he beat around the bush and he just said, I'm going to tell you. And he did tell us. And then there was just this connection to Athens, Georgia. I'm like, I've never met anybody from Athens, Georgia, ever. And I've been in Georgia 20 years. Never. And to be in a room with 4 people from Athens at the same time, I was just like, okay. But yeah, he did tell me. And I do 100% believe him. I do. Because everything made sense. Like, your sister went to high school with her brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you come in this room and you don't know anybody here, but ironically, your sister went to high school with Phaedra's brother. I'm like, okay. So it was like, Angela, I told you the truth. And he did.
How did you feel about that once that was all discovered?
I was disappointed because I was told, get to know Phaedra. She's coming back. Get to know her. And I kind of looked to her for information. Like, tell me how this works. I'm new to reality TV. Tell me the inroads. Tell me the inside out. And, she was the source of information. So for that to happen, I was just like, yeah, it was a breach of trust. And, I didn't appreciate that at all. And it's like, what? The truth is so much better than fiction. Like, why do you have to lie on my husband? Like, let's just talk about the things that we've been through. And when me and Charles took this show, we were like, we're going to talk about everything we've been through. All of it. Because we didn't want to be ambushed with anything. So let's let the world know. And for her to create a lie, it was just, it was devious.
All right. Let's remove this. Please, God, talk to me about Phaedra. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Hi, Colton. Phaedra's your child. She's your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Is Phaedra behind all of this? Let's take a look. I'm getting the 5 of disc. I'm getting familiar energy. I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm getting Phaedra feeling inadequate or inadequate in a new space coming in an already established group. All right. I'm getting, I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I'm getting Phaedra being jealous of the marriage that she has. I'm wondering if Phaedra is jealous of anyone that's married. I do get deceptive qualities. I do get an offer. I get a woman involved this isn't Phaedra, this is another woman. I'm also getting the money wasn't right. I believe the person was supposed to be paid, but the money did not come through the way it was supposed to. I get it as a proposition and an offer, and then I get the idiot didn't even get paid good money for this. So the answer to your question is yes, it was Phaedra with another woman. Um, there were promises made. There were promises made. Um, kind of like, I'll just go ahead and make you my assistant or something like that. I'm not saying she said it that way, but there was more than just this, right? Or you do this and then you wind up getting famous yourself. Like, Phaedra is such a good talker that you could believe that she could sell you the shit in the toilet. Like, that's what a good talker she is. You can grab that shit right out the toilet, package it so nicely, sell it at the local fair, and you can make some money. That's Phaedra, right? So I feel like she sold him a pile of shit and then either didn't pay him or was like, well, I'll pay you. And then once it's done, I'll pay you again. But he didn't even get good money for this. He's trash. He met up with trash, Phaedra, you know, and she is used to dealing with criminals. And it turns out he's a child sex offender. So these are the people that Phaedra will deal with. Why did she do it? I really get that. I really get that it was her job to come in and stir the pot. Now, remember, this was before it aired. Remember, this was before Kenya and Brittany. So I'm getting that a producer said to her, come in, and there's these rumors about Oakley, and you dated Oakley, you know Oakley, like, bring it up, like, trash Angela. I'm sorry, Angela, I think the producers did this. And I think they did it well before we knew how bad this Kenya and Brit situation was going to turn out. So there's a producer, probably a female. If it's not a female, acts like a female, that encouraged this bad behavior, encouraged having all of this pan out. Because the bottom line is, this was a closed set. This man could not have gotten in unless he was on the list somewhere. Nor could he have gotten in unless producers approved it. So producers brought Phaedra on board to stir the pot. And they thought it was cute to stir the pot with Angela because there's these constant rumors about Charles. So I do believe that Phaedra did do this. I do believe that. But she did not do it alone. And the one thing I'm going to tell you about I believe Angela's a Taurus. The one thing I'm going to tell you about a Taurus, out of all the signs, are private investigators. So they're going to find out. That's why Phaedra became a lawyer. Is Phaedra a lawyer? Is Phaedra a Scorpio or a Taurus? I think she's a Taurus too, right? Or is she a Scorpio? If she's a Scorpio, she's not that bright then. Phaedra Parks is a Scorpio? I didn't think she was a Taurus. Okay. Okay. So she's a Scorpio, and don't get mad at me, Scorpios, but Scorpios are so emotional. You think you're not. You're like, out of the three signs, you're the least emotional, but you're the most internally emotional, regardless of whether or not we see it. I mean, don't get it twisted. I get a Scorpio moon, so I can talk about Scorpios. Your sun sign as a Scorpio doesn't make you intelligent, though. And there are a lot of Scorpios out there that think they're smart, play as if they're smart, but y'all get caught out there in a minute because y'all be emotional, right? Now, I got a Scorpio moon coupled with my sun sign. So with a Scorpio moon, I am emotional. You can trust that. But I'm quiet and calculating. And that's the difference between a sun sign and a Scorpio moon. The sun signs are less calculating. If you calculate, you're going to do something, but you don't think it through. And so you do fumble the ball, Scorpios, because in order to win at this game, a little bit more patience is required. And sometimes you all don't carry the patience, especially if you want to execute something. Because sometimes carrying the patience is letting karma take over. So Phaedra, you came back. You should have just came back as fabulous Phaedra, not listening to any producer that fumbled the ball with Kenya. I do want to say, though, by the time you came along, you knew producers had fumbled the ball. So the fact that you would align with producers makes you dumb as shit, Phaedra. Angela's right. You did this. And the only other person that could have done this with you in a weird kind of way is Britt Edie. She's the only other person that could have did this with you, but wanted to like wash her hands of it. I think Britt was not at the reunion because of this Angela Oakley thing, and she would have got ripped a new one. So Angela, you're right, but there's two other dynamics that you need to go a little further, and that would be a producer who I believe is a female, and Britt Edie. What's Britt Edie's sign? Because that girl's not smart at all. She's all titties, no brains. That's a shame. Britt Edie birthday. She's only 37. Is Britt Edie from Atlanta or is she from New York City? October 9th. Hmm. Okay, Libras are not the smartest batch either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do y'all want to get mad at me? It's not me. You're not the brightest batch either. Okay? In fact, you're probably the least brightest batch in the zodiac. Okay? Don't get mad at me. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. In order for a Libra to be smart, Libra better be highly educated. I don't make the rules. I'm only stating facts. Go to college, Libras. Oh my God. Now everybody, Libra's going to be mad at me. Scorpio's going to be mad at me. Listen to me carefully. I got Libra. I'm a Libra ascendant. I got a Scorpio moon. I speak from facts. I speak facts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not the brightest batch in the zodiac spectrum. Fear. Oh, well. You know, feel like Portia knew too. Yes. So air sign is Brit Edie, so I'm gonna stick to that. But look, they fumbled the ball. How you gonna be on a tightrope, Brit? You already had your titties exposed, and Phaedra, you couldn't even stay on Married to the Medicine. They couldn't stand your ass. So how you on a tightrope still fumbling the ball? So annoying. This is the basis and the reason why people can't be free of persons that hurt them. We've seen it before, but still choose to deny what they know. Candy. I need a little bit more like structured sentencing. What is like? Never mind. Why? Let me try another word. Why would it be so hard to believe Phaedra did it? It's not hard. For anyone that don't believe it, do you forget how she used Portia to put out the lies about Candy? I got a hit on that the other day. Portia knew. I got a hit on that. Portia was in on it. It's just that when all was said and done, Portia begged Phaedra to not let her fall. Don't carry her. And Phaedra, being a dumb Scorpio, went for it, not thinking that they were going to fire her for 10 years. Candy's another one. She's a Taurus. Go ahead and fuck with Tauruses. I'm telling y'all. Everybody thinks Tracy don't like Tauruses because every time she does a horoscope, she just could you dated somebody that's a Taurus? That's why you can't stand us. Listen, hoes, none of that is true. But if you want it to be true, I'm gonna let y'all speak whatever way feels comfortable. Don't fuck with a Taurus. You don't know Tauruses. Tauruses, y'all don't even know yourselves if you think I don't like you. I know Tauruses very well, and you don't fuck with a Taurus. They are private investigators. They will find out the truth. When they find out the truth, they be all giggly and happy and, oh my God, let me tell you what I found, but they gonna kill you. Let those horns go down and they will slaughter you, and they won't stop. Now, opposite that is a Scorpio who desires to kill you. Oh, one day I'm just gonna unalive this person that hurt my feelings, and you'll sit in that for 20 fucking years. A Taurus will not. And that's the difference. So, say it again, how much I don't like Tauruses. And I'm just gonna laugh at you because I don't have time to care. Fuck with a Taurus. Let those horns go down. Let those horns go down. It's going to be a problem. All right. Warning is over. Scorpio, thank you. Oh, AB, that makes so much. See, that's how you know producers are involved. I'm not even thinking that way. He also had to sign waivers to be on the show, to be the finely figured production crew. New. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Makes sense. Thank you. Faye did it. Faye did it. Faye is trash. I agree, Miss Sheena. Phaedra is not looking like the Phaedra we all know. So what's happening? She's looking very upscale, ghettofied. What's happening? She is not sophisticated Phaedra. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Tanya. This is the basis reason why people can't be free. Okay. I believe she knew, but it's the fact that Portia was slow to realize she was being used. No. The lawyer and the conniving side of Phaedra, she always is the master manipulator. Yes. Portia was all up in it from jump. In the end, y'all don't remember that reunion. There were crocodile tears. And Portia and Phaedra, by the reunion, had an agreement that Phaedra would take the bullet. It was Phaedra's idea. It was not Portia's idea, but that Phaedra would take the bullet. Phaedra didn't know that it would take 10 years for her to get back in the good graces of Bravo. But that's because of a Taurus. Candy refused to let Phaedra come back on the show. Not only that, Candy wanted to leave the show 5 years. Candy couldn't leave the show because she knew if she left the show, that would leave an opening for Phaedra. And that's exactly what happened. So Candy kept her off the show for 10 years. Taurus. Fuck with a Taurus. It ain't pretty. Nothing about fucking with the Taurus is in your best interest. When you do ugly shit, you start to look ugly on the outside. Oh, is that what's happening? She is constantly being maintained ugly, doing ugly, and it's starting to show up finally. I believe that because all the money in the world is not correcting Phaedra's looks. It's not correcting it. Sorry, sweetie, you look like trash. Sophisticated ghetto trash. Your clothes are trash. Your shoes are trash. This is Phaedra. You look like trash. That platinum hair, you look like Diddy's mama. The fuck? All right. All right, I'm good. You know, I really enjoy being angry. I don't know how to stop it, and I don't know if I want to stop it. I just love doing the celebrity reviews in anger. I'm going to change my life over soon. I don't know if I want to do these celebrity reviews anymore. Let me know if y'all like the celebrity reviews, because I think I'm going to stop doing these goddamn celebrity reviews. I hate them. I hate celebrities. And you know what? I want a boots on the ground celebrities. I don't want to participate anymore. I want to drink my fucking coffee, and I want you all to like unalive each other in the most spiritual way, not like literally. I don't want to participate in so much ugly anymore. I'm angry. I'm angry at my Black folks. Why are we not elevating? Can we please elevate? Please. I've got worldly things to do. I've got to meet the Anunnakis. I got to meet the laissez-fayers. I got other things to do. And staying stuck in this gossipy, Phaedra, hip-hop, crooked producers, Bravo universe, it's trash. It's trash. I am not trash. And I've got to get out. I got crab in a barrel. I got to get the fuck out. Help me. Help me. Help me get out of this Bravo hip-hop Black trash universe. Where are my people that's elevated? I gotta get out. No, I mean it. They're the villains. Oh, it was so funny when Andrea told Phaedra, I'm 53 and you look 63. She didn't lie. She didn't lie. She didn't lie. I'm 63. 63. And Phaedra looks older than me. Well, I'll be 63 soon. Stop, Tracy. You're just 62. I know. But it's right here. My birthday's coming up. It's like right there. I'm 62. And Phaedra looks older than me. Bitch, you look older than me. What happened? Because you's ugly. because you don't have a spiritual bone in your body. You look like the dead people you take care of. Stop using their makeup. Damn. Stop saving money and using the makeup you put on your dead people. All right, I'm over it. I'm over it. Tell me what you think, guys. Tell me what you think. I need to know what you're thinking. Does Phaedra look like the dead people that she take care of? Which, by the way, I don't believe she takes care of dead people. I just don't believe it. I don't believe I think somebody rents the space out to her. She don't own no funeral. Goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Goddess, you want to be a goddess. You ain't no goddess. I mean, you could be, but you're too ugly to be a goddess. And when I say ugly, I mean internally ugly. I mean, your features make you look old, but I'm not calling you ugly. I would never call anybody ugly. I would never do that. Embodies wisdom, guidance, physical grace, athletic prowess, sensuality. You know, she's a Jezebel. Phaedra's a Jezebel. We don't have Jezebel in the book, but I think that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say she's a Jezebel. She's trash. That's what they're trying to say. She's trying to be some Venus energy, but she's a Jezebel. She's trying to be Oshun. She's a Jezebel. And that's it. All right. I think they meant Jezebel. Her look is off. Her look is definitely off. Tracy, you so crazy and shady for the makeup. No, I think she's trying to save money and she's using the makeup that she used on them goddamn dead people. You know that's plastic makeup. I'm not making it up. All right, I'm going to stop here. I love you guys. This didn't need to be long anyway. I'm serious. I'm going to change my my life over. And I don't know if I can keep doing celebrity gossip. I mean, I love it, but I don't like this type of celebrity gossip. I also don't like the P. Diddy gossip. That man needs to go to jail. And if he doesn't, all hell should break loose because that man is a menace to society. This is the part of the gossip I don't like. And I think I can find my way into a better content creator. She's a church lady. She's a church lady that spreads her legs for the pastor. There's all kinds in church, child. Why are we bringing Jermaine into this? There's all kinds of church ladies. I've met them all. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.